Hi everyone, and welcome to the Mat 211 review of Measures of Central Tendency. My name is Julia, and I work for the tutoring centers at ASU. So 29 students took an exam, and the average score was 89%. However, one more student took the exam, and the new average was 91%. What score did the new student get? So recall that average or mean is found by summing up all of the values. So summing up, we'll call them X's here, summing up all of our different scores in this case, and dividing by the number of scores that we have. So provided that we know what the average is, and we know the number of observations that we have, then we can solve for the sum of our exams in this case, the sum of our observations, by simply multiplying this n across both sides of this equation. So we then have average value times n equals the sum of all of our observations, in this case scores. So we can use this fact to allow us to figure out what our new average, or what our student got, by figuring out what our kind of backtracking from our new average. So we know that originally 29 students took our exam, and we know that the average score was 89%. So this means that our average is 89 times n, which is 29. That's going to equal our sum here. We can also just call this S, just to make it a little more clear, our sum of all of our original scores. So we'll just call that S. And if we do the math on this, we just multiply this in our calculator. This is 2581 equals our sum, S. So we know that 29 students originally took this test. So that means if one more student takes the exam, then we'll have a new n that's 30. So our new number of students taking the exam. So again, we know what the average is, and we know what the old sum of scores is. So we can then go ahead and use this knowledge to solve for this, the score of the new student. So if we say that our average here is equal to, again, our sum, which in this case is going to be S plus our new student score, which we don't know. So let's call that, maybe, we'll call it X, not to be confused with these X's. So, and we know that this average is going to be the old sum plus this new student divided by the new number of students. So we can fill in our values here. Our new average is 91. We know that our old sum here was 2581, or 2581, plus this X, which we don't know what the X is, and we know that our new number of students is 30. So then we can multiply our 30 across both sides to get 2,730, which equals 251, or nope, that's not right. 2,581, there we go, plus our X. Then we can subtract this 2,581 from both sides in order to get 149, which equals our X. So What this suggests is that the new student must have gotten 149% on his exam, his or her exam. So he must have had a lot of extra credit on this exam, because that's a very large score. But that is our answer. So just to summarize, we use our old average times our number to figure out what our sum of our old number of students is. Then we use our new average, which is equal to our old sum plus our new students exam divided by the new number of students. And then we backtrack to solve for the score of the new student, which is 149%. So that's it. Before I go, I just want to remind you all that if you're looking for any additional tutoring or academic support at ASU, you can please go to our Tutoring Center's website, tutoring.asu.edu, to find all of our resources. Also, if you're looking for tutoring services for your specific course, you can use our tutor search tool, which you can find on our main website here, or by going directly to the tool at this full link here. So thanks so much and have a great rest of your day.